Welcome to this quick start overview to get you running with Perfectly Clear Complete. This video will help you use the plugin with Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop Elements, and Corel Paint Shop Pro. You'll also find additional training tutorials on our website and YouTube channel that go into greater detail on all features. If you've purchased Perfectly Clear Complete, you should receive a download link in your email. You can also point your web browser towards www.athentech.com/downloads/apps-manager to download our Apps Manager software. The installation is managed by the Athentech Application Manager. Run the Apps Manager download. The Apps Manager should launch automatically after installation. Then click the Install button to install our plugin. Ensure that your host program is closed. You can activate your software right from the Apps Manager, or even purchase it there too. If you've downloaded a trial and then purchased from Apps Manager, the software activation happens automatically. The Apps Manager is also useful for keeping your software up to date and showing you the latest add-ons as well. To use Perfectly Clear, you'll apply it as a filter. Make sure the layer that you want to affect is active in the Layers panel. Now choose Filter, Athentech Imaging, Perfectly Clear Complete version 3. Let's make things easier to see by clicking the Maximize Window button. Your resize window state will be remembered the next time you open the plugin. You can also press the Accent key to take the interface full screen. Now, let's explore the plugin. Across the top is the toolbar. First is the Zoom In and Zoom Out buttons that you can use to change your view. Use the keyboard shortcuts of Command plus or minus on a Mac or Control plus or minus on Windows to change magnification levels. Next is the magnification amount. You can click once to fit the image or click again to zoom to 100%. Pressing the Z key also zooms you to 100%. To judge the effect of the Perfectly Clear plugins, you can try the 3 different view modes. These make it easy to evaluate what's happening to your image. The default view, full preview window, shows only the before and after at a single time. You can click and hold on the image or press the space bar to see the before and after state. The next button is the double view, which lets you see a side-by-side comparison. The third choice is split view, which shows you the before and after in one frame. You can press the spacebar to toggle the before and after view. You can also click on the bubble to transition between the before and after states. Next are the presets. Click the drop-down list to switch between groups. You can click on an icon to apply a preset. Click Learn to access online resources. Cancel to exit the filter without applying it, and Apply to update your photo with Perfectly Clear. To control Perfectly Clear, you'll find 2 panels. If you don't see the panels, just press the Tab key to toggle their visibility. You can also press Shift-Tab to toggle which panel is open. The left panel contains both the default and user-created presets. These are organized by function and can provide either a one-click fix or a great starting point. You can also create an unlimited number of your own custom presets. In the right panel, you can take complete control over the corrections applied to your image. You can fine-tune your photo by adjusting each correction. Each adjustment uses either a slider, a pop-up list, or radio buttons to control the adjustment. To turn an adjustment off, just click the checkbox next to it to toggle it on-off. You can also click on the blue dot for an adjustment group to turn off multiple effects. If you'd like to make more room, you can also collapse or expand each section. Use the histogram and its clipping indicators to judge the exposure of a photo. Blue indicates clip shadows, and red means a clipped highlight. Alright, let's try making an adjustment here to an image. In this case, I'm going to start and switch to a collection for skin. I'm going to go with something simple here like Healthy Glow. and I like how that's evened out the skin. If I take a look at some of the controls here, I can make adjustments. For example, for the skin type, I'm going to make sure to smooth the entire body. And I like the subtle adjustment. Since this is an outdoor image, I'm going to apply a little bit of lightening to the skin. We'll go to the makeup section, and I'll choose a foundation color of pale and lift things up just a little. That looks good to get some separation from the background. If I toggle that on and off, you can see the subtle change. Let's put a little color into the cheeks. Add a lower value, and that looks great. Now I'm going to add some adjustments to the eyes. I'll turn on the Eye Enhance to put a little sharpening and brightness to the eyes, and turn on the Dark Circle Removal to remove some of the shadows under the eyes caused by the hat. To toggle that on and off, I can quickly see the change, and I like it quite a bit. There's already a nice catch light in the eyes, so I'll skip that. Let's close these up here to make a little more room. I see the face is selected, and I'd like to make a basic adjustment. So using Face Aware Exposure, I'll try the medium adjustment here, and it calculates the value. If I turn off Face Aware, you'll see that it's way too bright. In fact, let's just try a low value on Face Aware, and that seems to work quite well with the exposure. Put a little bit of color restore in to richen the colors, and I really like that. If I click up here in the histogram, I could see that we have a few clip pixels in the hat and the darkest shadows. I can go to the tone controls here though. I can use the black point refinement for small adjustments, or pre-processing here to lift the overall image. For example, bumping this up ever so slightly removes some of that clipping in the blacks, leaving just minor areas being clipped, and that looks better. Let's put a little more color restore in, and I like the end result. We'll put the two side by side, and we can get a good idea of what's happened with the image. Looks great. Let's try the fidelity option here, and you see that the purple in the shirt is accurately restored. In fact, the vivid option looks good too, but I think standard is the right correction. If I want to save this for later, I can actually create a custom preset. At the bottom of the adjustment controls, I can simply click the plus icon here and give this a name to save the current settings as a preset. You can also click to add or edit a preset at the bottom of the presets chooser. The new window opens. Give this a descriptive name. In this case, Youth Portrait, Outdoor Lighting. Choose from any of the loaded groups or create a new preset group. I'll stick this into my personal collection. Click to choose an icon from the list to help you find this preset later. Enter a useful description for the new preset. These details will make it easier to find and use the presets when working in Perfectly Clear. Click OK to store the new preset. That's all there is to it. Now you'll see that the preset is in the Presets panel. It can be found in a User Preset group, unless you already selected a preset group before saving the preset. Alright, let's save an image. When you're ready to apply the adjustment to your image, just click Apply to create the adjustment. And yes, you can batch process hundreds of images automatically. Be sure to watch our tutorial about batch process with the Perfectly Clear Photoshop plugin to learn how. If you want to exit without modifying the image, just click the Cancel button. This concludes our quick start video on how to use Perfectly Clear with Adobe Photoshop. Be sure to watch more video tutorials to get the most out of your software. Thanks for watching.